Hi, it's Alicia Little, and in this episode of the Digital Jampreneur, we're going to set up a website. All right, well, in the last episode, I taught you how to set up your domain name. That's your www.yourname.com. And so now I'm going to teach you how to set up a website. Well, I'm actually not going to do it. I'm going to call on my sister Lorette, who's been developing websites for the past 20 years. So let's call on Lorette to build a website for us. And if you missed the last episode where we showed you how to set up your domain name, your www.myname.com, like mine is www.alicialittle.com, I want you to go to internetincomejamaica.com, click on the Digital Jampreneur, and you can watch that episode right there on that page. All right, so it's time to get Lorette and learn how to build a website. Okay, let's go to the computer. Lorette, are you there? We're ready for you.
All right, thank you for that, Alicia. This is Lorette, and I'm going to walk you through how to set up your website. So first of all, go to Best Website Hosting Now, and that is where you are going to sign up for your hosting. Okay, and when you do that, it takes you over to this page. Now on this page, we're going to click right here. It says Shared Hosting right here. And just so you understand a little bit, a domain name is your website address, right? Like www.google.com. That's your domain name. Now, your hosting is where your domain name resides. So we like to say your domain name is your house and your hosting is the land that it's sitting on, right? So you have to have the two in order to work. Okay, so this is the hosting service provider. Now, when we click on shared hosting, you have different options here. Now, this depends on how you plan on growing your business. If you just want one single website and you're looking for the lowest option, this is the lowest option. I would definitely, though, recommend this one because you have unlimited websites for just a few dollars more. So you can get this one for starting at $4.99 a month if it's prepaid, but this is the one that I recommend. Okay, and it comes with all of these great things. One of the great benefits here is you get free automatic backups. If anything happens to your website, you can always refer to a previous version. So you have free automatic backup. So definitely recommend this. But once again, it depends on how you plan on your business and your budget. So we're going to go ahead and click on Get Drive. Okay, and so we have a discount automatically applied. Now, right here is where you set up your domain. Now, it depends on how you set it up. If you are brand new and you're registering your domain, you can go right here and register your domain name. If you registered your domain name somewhere else, so let's say, Alicia's example with domain diving, you would put it right here, transfer your domain if you want to move it to this account, or you can use this one. I will use my existing domain and update my name servers. This is what you would do if you already purchased your domain name at a different location from this website. Okay, so but for this example, we're going to go right here, register a new domain name. Okay, and let's say that I'm going to do a website on being a mom. So I put in The Mommy Adventures, and I'm going to go ahead and click on check. And it's going to tell me if this domain name is available or not. And it says it is not available. Okay, so I'm going to try another one. So I'm going to put Fun Mommy Adventures, and let's see if that's available. And it is available. So that's the domain name that I'm going to go ahead with. They also give you some suggested ones as well, but I would go ahead and pass all of those. We're going to go ahead, click on continue. It'll take me to the next step. Okay, so the coupon has been applied. And then from here, I can choose my billing cycle. So I can do 1 month, it's $12.99 a month, or I can go ahead and do the year. So if I do the year, you can see the price is $107 and it's a discount of $36. Or you can do it month to month at $12.99 a month. Now, with the discount, I would recommend that you do the yearly price because the discount only applies one time. So if you get it for if you get the $12.99 right now, next month it will be full price. Okay, so there we go. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and do the monthly. Now for these, you're going to leave these as default. Don't make any changes to any of these. Okay, so this is the one we want. We want to do WordPress. So it's going to auto install WordPress. WordPress is the platform that you're going to be building your website on. And it will usually, you have to manually install it. But here, thankfully, they will install it for you automatically. Now, one thing to make note of is this login details. You need to save it, okay? It says right here, the password will not be emailed to you. Take note of it now or you will have to reset it. So copy and paste this, write it down, do something, but save this information. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and continue. Now, right here, you have some more options. You've got this DNS management, ID protection, email forwarding. Now, I definitely recommend email ID protection. Now, ID protection is basically if somebody looks up the domain of your website, they can find all your information, like your address, your phone number. So if you do this, they won't find your information. If they look up the information, they're going to find the information of this hosting company and not yours. So I recommend that. You click on that, you add it to the cart. It's $9.95 for the entire year. Okay, and then the other one I recommend, which is free, is email forwarding. Now, email forwarding allows you to set up a domain, a name on this domain. So it's going to be, Lorette at funmommyadventures.com, right? It's a professional email address that you can set up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue. Okay, so let's see. So this is my monthly price for the hosting, and then here's my domain registration because I registered my domain name here as well. Here it applied the coupon code. I've got email forwarding, I've got ID protection, so it's got everything that I want. So you can see it's $12.99 a month and then $24.90 a year for the domain registration. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on checkout. Okay, now after you go through the payment process, so the last step we stopped was purchasing the domain name. Now you will go through the payment process. They have different options that you can do, credit card, PayPal, bank wire, all different options. Once you finish and complete the payment options, you are going to continue with the process and you're going to get several emails from the hosting provider. Now, when you get those emails, just follow the directions, save them. One's a receipt, some is login information, and so forth. But once you get those, you're going to get an email to confirm your account as well. Go ahead and do that. But as soon as you finish your order, it does logs you directly into your account. Once it does that, the first thing that you need to do is go where it says domains, and you're going to click on My Domains. Okay, so domains, My Domains, and now we're going to set up the email forwarding. Okay, so you're going to choose the domain. So this is the one that we just did, Fun Mommy Adventures, and you're going to choose the wrench right next to it. Okay, so you're going to choose that wrench right next to it. And here's where you're going to set up your email. Okay, so you're going to scroll down, and over here on the left, it says email forwarding. So we're going to click on email forwarding. And here is where you put in the information. So I would put Lorette at funmommyadventures.com. And then this is the Gmail address or the email address that you want to forward it to. So I would forward it to my personal email address. So I get all the emails that get sent here goes to my email address. And then I go ahead and click Save Changes. And that is how I set up the email. Pretty simple. Okay, so now you have your domain purchased, you have your hosting purchased, you have your email purchased, and now it's time to start working on your website. Okay, so your next step is to log into your website to start setting it up. So this is what your WordPress website looks like once you log in. As a reminder to log in, if you remember when we set up your domain, what we did is that we did an auto install of WordPress. Now, and you were supposed to copy down your username and your password. So now you have that information saved, and now this is the time to go back and use it. In order to log in, this is the login URL. Your domain name, whatever domain that you have. So for this purpose, the domain name is the Mommy Adventures. Now this is my previous website. the one that I just created, it just does take a few minutes to set up. So I'm going to let that one set up, get all situated, and I'm going to but I'm going to demonstrate through this one, but it's the same concept. Okay, so you would put your domain name, wp-admin, the username, and the password. Once you log in, this is what you're going to see, a dashboard that looks like this. Now, the website, the way that it's created in WordPress is you have the opportunity to add themes to your website. Themes are the way that the website looks, right? It's the look and feel of the website. Now, the great thing about WordPress is they provide many free themes. In order to change the way that it looks like, you can go Appearance and you go to Themes. Now, from here, you have the different options to choose what you want your website to look like. This is the theme that I chose for my current website, but you can see all these different available themes. You can search for different themes. There's free themes. There are paid themes. Let's see. So these are all some different types of themes that you can use. Okay, then you can click on add a new theme. And then here there are even more themes that you can choose from. So these are all the different different themes. For example, if you're a restaurant, you can choose this theme. Let's go ahead and you can choose install, and that's the theme. This is a theme that you can get for a medical professional. So let's say you're building a website for a doctor. You can use this free theme right here. And then all you have to do is go in and edit the text. Here are some other different options. These are all, once again, free themes that you can add to your website. Now, let's go back to the page. So once again, this is the one that mine looks like. This is the one that I chose. Now from here, you have options to edit your site. You can click on post, you edit the post, you can edit the pages, you can do all sorts of different things in here. But that is how you get started. Now for more information and more extensive training on how to really customize the website and take it to the next level, you can visit us at Internet Income Jamaica. And you can click on contact us, or you can look at our courses section and you can get more information on how to really build your website and take it to the next level. But what you were taught in this session was to get your domain name, get your hosting, set up your email forwarding, install WordPress, choose a theme for your website, and then from there you can go ahead and start editing and making it unique to what you are trying to build. Once again, for more information and to get some more extensive training, you can go to internetincomejamaica.com. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Lorette. Bye. Now, that was great. Now you know how to build a website. You know how to register your domain name and build a website. So go out there, build your website, or offer this as a service for clients. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Digital Jampreneur. To catch past episodes, go to internetincomejamaica.com. Click on the Digital Jampreneur and you'll see past episodes right there. All right, catch you next week. Bye.